It's 12:13. Cuby's Cuby's out by about half an hour, and I'm just just putting together TRAILVELLI for tonight's tea, and then I'll be going out probably one of the last swamp hunting trips for the year, just to see what it's like, how bad it is out there this season. As I said, we've had the worst season on record as far as glids go. We've had the driest June, the warmest winter on record, and yeah, I don't think the eastern states power companies will quite realise that what that means is we know they're telling us bollocks when they send you a bill for a few $100s and say you've basically used as much gas in the last month. We're closing your account, blah blah blah. You've used as much gas in the last month as you have in 3 months, and he's saying, hang on, this doesn't sound right, because we haven't. We've had the driest June and the warmest winter, so we've hardly put the gas on this season. You're telling us bollocks. And yeah, I just put that out, and so I'll make that up there. And I think it's going to be a case of basically fuck off, rude letter following, because they're telling us bollocks. I don't think they realise, don't they? Of course, they don't have any representatives in the state. They just do it all by Indian call centre or something like that, I suppose. But yeah, I'm just wondering with these things here. I'm starting to give it one water in the morning and do the double flush at night, and we'll see how we go. So I'm just wondering. Are these plants really, so you could have like a dead animal on the side, and it gets magnetised, and the plants actually absorb the nutrients of the dying animal from the soil and grow, produce their pitchers, and also then feed on the flies as they come off the dying. I mean, I don't expect it to be something like Masters and Johnson's euthanizing a pussy for science, and put it on the head or the edge of a perp and watch it decay and rot, and film it sort of with the maggots sort of perusing the body, and then and then watching the pitchers grow and capture all the insects. But it would be yeah, something you could actually probably do. But anyway, I'm just getting ready to go out, and it's day 10 now, so we've had our 9 days, and although it's not the best, it's better than you probably would expect. So this is day 10, so this is the result of 9 days from being ripped out of the point on day 0, I suppose. So that's not bad for that, I think. This one's, I said, if I can get a stick, you should be able to see that there's new growth, if I can get here. It's going to be hard, fellas. Much easier to do once when the charcoal is just wet and just off the... Oh, there we go. Can you see that? Can you see that in there? There's another one at the base there coming in. Anyway, so we got this one. Yeah, I'm starting to do this too. Just a straight water at the beginning of the day, so just to keep the surface wet, damp, so because it looks like the season's going to be really ramping up. It's going to get really hot, and as I said, it's going to be a really nasty bushfire season. But this is probably the last best I can get. We're about the 3rd week of September, and I'll go out bush just to see what it's like. Going to have a bit of rain coming, and over the next couple of days, and then maybe one sunny day next week, and yeah, so I've cut the branch off here. Where was it? Here. Cut the branch off there, because this wasn't getting... I wonder what was going on. It just wasn't getting the sunlight, the morning sunlight sort of thing. But anyway, there we go. So I just filmed that for John 9. So now that should start to take off. Now it's getting prolonged sunlight. So and the same with this thing. Now it can get some sunlight down to into that part there. I may have to turn it around or something. I don't know. But I don't know. I would have thought that would have pushed a bit further than that, but then again, it's probably working on a new route on the other side to make up for the single route is on this side. So this one's still trying to make a move in there, and this one's, I don't know, give it another 3 days. So yeah, anyway, that's about it. Going off and get going, I suppose. Oh, the other thing about they did do these, they did align the tyres, so, you know, the girl on the phone wasn't telling bullshit, but trying to get an extra $67 out of you for no good reason. Especially when I wasn't going for the really cheap tyres. I went for the mediocre tyres, so, you know. And I'm sure I went round some corners yesterday. The first roundabout I came across, I heard ping, and I think one went off one side, and I went a bit later on, about, less than 5 minutes later, further on down the road, I heard another sort of ping, you know, sort of like flying metal, and I think, so what's the point? If you do this stuff, and on your first drive out, you start losing things, so what's your $67 for? Because as soon as those things have come off, surely all that balance and alignment stuff is now bollocks. So yeah, I don't know. I think we've got a revolution coming up in this country. We're going to be putting up a lot of people up against the wall, and I think we're going to be shooting them in the ballsack rather than the head, because I think we want to see them suffer, because it's got that bad. I really think it's got that bad that we want to see a few people suffer, you know, for all this bollocks they're giving us. I think that's what it is. It's you know, it's all this bullshit. As I said, you set a price, you go in there, and then